So, you want to go 12-0 in Battle Royale. Well, I got just a guy for you guys. You guys know I used to have a guide on how to go 12-0 before this new format went, but now we have an absolute new format here that we have to do a new guide on because it does change it up a little bit here. And now we have 4 diamonds to choose from. We have a 99, a 98-95, a 94-90, and an 89-85. So what they ended up doing was dropping 2 bronze rounds, and they added 2 diamond rounds here for us. In this video, I'm going to go over the players we want to choose, where we're going to choose them, how we're going to play it. I have almost everything for you guys in this video. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like for me. Make sure you guys do subscribe, and let's get right into it. So the reason why I think you guys should listen to me is, if you guys can't tell on the screen right here, I am a 14 times flawless player this year. I have a 10 times Baron, and then I have 4 12-0s. So I know a little bit about what I'm doing here. So I promise you guys, I'm going to steer you guys in the right direction here. And let's just go over who we're going to pick and how we're going to do it. Now, I went ahead and made a cheat sheet on the players we're going to be looking for and the players that we really want on our teams. The first we're going to start with is all of our hitters here. So if you look at the cheat sheet right here, we have a 99, we have a 98-95, we got our 94-90, we have our 89-85, then we have our gold, silver, and bronze rounds. There are a lot of different reasons why a lot of these guys are on this sheet. It could be because they play a lot of different positions. It could be because they're swings. It just could be because they have really good attributes. So, keep that in mind as we're going through these things and while we're picking each player. Just for the sake of time on this video, I'm not going to go over every single one of these players here because there are a lot here and it could take me a very long time. So make sure you guys take a screenshot if you want to take a look at the players that we're choosing, because you'll definitely want these guys in your lineup. To start off with our 99 picks, we have 6 of them right here. We got Mookie Betts, Chipper Jones, David Ortiz, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Wander Franco, and Jackie Robinson. Now, there's a ton of reasons why I like all these guys. Mookie Betts obviously has a great bat. He can field anywhere. Chipper Jones is a switch hitter. We got David Ortiz with that big lefty bat. You got Jackie Robinson playing second, can do anything. So a lot of these guys, if you see any of these guys in there, make sure you guys grab them in your draft. Next, we have our 98-95 players. One player I absolutely love drafting is Mike Trout. Obviously, you guys know Mike Trout is amazing in this game. He has a fantastic swing. Kyle Schwarber at catcher is always an added bonus there. Trey Turner can play almost anywhere. I love Nicholas Castellanos as well, can play almost anywhere too. You got Trevor Story, was my shortstop for a very, very long time, and he has an absolutely beautiful swing. Moving on to our 94-90. Now, I will say Brad Miller is probably my favorite pick here. I mean, he can play literally anywhere, and he has an absolutely smooth swing. You got Jorge Posada at catcher, Miguel Sano, Jorge Soler. All those guys have a ton of power. Our 89-85 round is actually a really crucial round because if you can save it for a little bit, you can get Jesse Winker in left field, which is an absolute steal. Great hitting attributes, and he's actually pretty decent at defense. You got Willie Stargell, who's actually one of my favorite players as well. Obviously, I'm a Pirates fan, but he has a really, really good swing. Nico Goodrum has an amazing swing. Ryan McMahon can almost play anywhere too, has a beautiful swing, has really good attributes. And even someone like Patrick Wisdom, that Tops Now card that we have, amazing card. Looking at our gold round now, Keibert Ruiz, or Keibert Ruiz, however you want to say his name, I think is the best gold round catcher. He's a switch hitter. Amazing hitting attributes and even a better swing there. Trent Grisham in center is awesome. Corey Seager at short, really good. Adam Dunn's rookie card, really good too. Yasmani, switch hitting catcher. There's a ton of guys here, a lot of gold guys that we love to take here. Leading into our silver round now, I will say I think the silver round is the most crucial round because you get a wide variety of players here and you get some absolute steals. Adalberto Mondesi, if you never take him, please do. I'm telling you guys, one of the glitchiest swings in the game, can really play anywhere as well. I know he doesn't have a center field listed as a secondary, but I tell you what, if he plays out of position, he's still very good there. Switch hitter. Mike Moustakas is an absolute menace. Rugi Odor is a very good card too. Wellington Castillo, good catcher. Yoel Moncada, Kyle Seager. Trey Mancini is also a great one too. Now, getting down to our bronze round. Now, I will say you probably don't really want to start any bronze guys in your lineups. Now, there are a few outliers here like Miguel Sano, Glaber, Anthony Santander, Nico Goodrum. Those guys can all start for you. Most of the other guys, we probably don't want on your bench. Ian Happ's a really good one. Rally Tellez is a really good first base I usually take. And Ryan O'Hearn, very good as well. Now, these guys, again, you probably don't want them starting, but if they do a good inside edge, they can make a good spot for you guys. That was all of our hitters we went over. Now we're going to be talking about our starting pitchers. Now, if you guys notice anything, there's no diamond starting pitchers here. So never take a diamond starting pitcher. We do not want to do that. We want to make sure that we're saving those rounds for all of our hitters here. Now, looking at our starting pitchers and who we can take, it's a very, very small list first off, because usually you want to take common pitchers there because you don't really want to use them. Looking at our gold round, there's only a couple golds that I really would ever take if I get in a little bit of a bind. Chris Bassett, Greg Maddux, they have some good pitch mixes, so they're actually pretty good there. Silver rounds, again, like we don't want to take the gold or silvers in these rounds, but, you know, if you get lost in it and you have to take one of them, these are probably the best picks you can get. Aaron Savale is amazing. Such a good pick. Dustin May. You know, you also have Tariq Skubal. Now, he used to be a bronze. Now he is a silver. Just throwing babies with that cutter. Lastly, we have our bronze round. Now, these are guys that you will take. You know, you do have quite a few bronze rounds that you take in starting pitchers. So these are some of the guys that you really want to look for. You know, Ryan Yarbrough, David Price, Anibal Sanchez, Marco Gonzalez. Now, if you guys notice anything, they all pretty much have sinkers and cutters, which obviously isn't meta this year, so make sure you guys are getting those cards as well. Last year, we're going to be talking about our relief pitchers slash closing pitchers. Now, these are crucial picks. You want to make sure you get really, really good bullpen, because if you don't have a good bullpen, you're not going to make it far in BR, especially when people are really drafting a lot of these diamond hitters now. Now, again, if you notice, there are no diamond rounds here. I don't really want you guys taking diamond relievers. Now, there's very slim few, maybe someone like Kenley or Aroldis Chapman, but I mean, I really don't want you guys taking those because they just, I feel like they're not really that great in this game. If you get more of the gold silver rounds, I think that the diamond hitters play more of advantage than the diamond bullpen guys, because obviously you can only use them maybe once every 2 or 3 games, but these diamond hitters you can use every single time. Now we're going to talk about our gold round here. My favorite pitcher probably to take is Rob Dibble. He has such a good pitch selection with the fastball and the cutter. Now, I know it sounds really weird with just those 2 pitches, but the mix between those 2 with the velocity changes and the cutter moving a ton is amazing. You got Aroldis Chapman. Shane Green was really one of my favorite guys to take. He's got the sinker cutter. Steve Cishek's good. You got Ryan Zapera and Roberto Osuna as well. Looking at our silver round now, we have Aroldis Chapman, Jake Diekman, Chris Sale. Blake Treinen is probably my favorite silver pitcher. I actually have him to parallel 5. I think I'm the second person to get there as well. You got Zach Britton, Jose Alvarado, TJ Anton. You know, there's a ton of good guys here. Now, one thing I will say is you want to make sure you get those lefty relievers. Now, they come at a premium. There's not a ton of them. So if you ever see a lefty reliever in your draft, make sure you take them. Try to get at least 4 of them, so you're 4 and 4 on each side. Last year, we're going to talk about our bronze relievers and closing pitchers. Now, I try not to get too many bronze relievers. You can maybe get 1 or 2 in your bullpen. You know, you want to stack up that bullpen with silvers and golds. But if you do have to take a bronze guy, Garrett Crochet, Sam Coonrod is amazing. You know, you do have that Shane Green again, is actually a live series card. Oliver Perez, Emmanuel Clase, very, very good cards. Adam Ottavino with that sinker and that cutter, very good. Lou Trevino again with that pitch mix. You know, these are crucial rounds. You can actually get a steal for these relievers. Now we know what cards you're looking for. We're going to go ahead and look through a draft for you guys. We're going to go ahead and go through one, give you guys the thought process that I go through and what I'm trying to see when I'm trying to go 12-0. Now, when you do get into Battle Royale, your first pick will always be a 99. Now, if you do see Andrew McCutchen there as a 98, center fielder does not have any 99s right now. Matt Kemp will be coming out soon, so there will be a 99 center fielder for you guys. But one of my favorite picks here is Jackie Robinson. We love to take him. As you guys can see, I have him parallel 4. He's a great second baseman, and he's just a really, really good guy here. Now, after your first diamond pick, it will be completely random every single time. It will never be the same. Looking at what we have right here, we do have that Giancarlo Stanton card, which I know he doesn't look like he's got really great, you know, attributes or anything right here, but I'm batting 455 with him in 22 at-bats. He's got a really good swing. We're going to go ahead and take him here with our first silver round. We do have our first bronze round here. Now, you guys do not go straight through this. Do not just automatically pick anybody. Make sure you're looking at all these players. Now, nobody here is really that great. Now, we do have Sean Doolittle as a lefty. I don't really like him, though. He doesn't really have great stuff. So we're going to go ahead and take a starting pitcher here. We're going to fill up that starting rotation with bronzes and commons. Now, we do have our first gold round here. Now, if you guys remember, I did say gold. Dude does come out at a premium here, especially for relievers. So looking at this, we do have, you know, Travis Shaw is a pretty good bat right here, and he can play first and second. You got Joey Votto at first. He's not very good against lefties, so I don't want to take him here. We do have Raisel Iglesias, and I will say Raisel will probably be a diamond by the time you guys see this video. Very good card, always playing up. A really, really good card here. Unfortunately, our second diamond round is not very good. None of these cards are really that great, in my opinion, that I really like. Dennis Eckersley, he is a diamond reliever. I just wouldn't take him here. Manny Machado is pretty decent, not terrible. I'm probably going to take Austin Marr here, and the reason why is he can almost play anywhere. Now, that comes in really handy because just think you get a buy with maybe a pick and you don't like him. Maybe put Austin Martin there instead. He does have a good swing, too, so we're going to go ahead and take him. For our second round here, You know, we're looking at the cards, nothing too crazy. Our Daniel Hudson is actually a pretty good silver reliever. I'm not going to take Sonny Gray, not really a great silver starting pitcher there. Now, I really am good with Matt Adams. I do bat 500 with him in 24 play appearances. We do need to get a lefty bat in the lineup too, so we're going to go ahead and take him. We have another bronze round. Unfortunately, really nobody here is that great. Cody Hewer or Hauer, however you say his name, he's actually kind of decent for a bronze reliever. Now, as you guys can tell, we only have one reliever in there right now, so it's not really in a pinch to really get anybody. So we're going to go ahead and take Jesus Luzardo with this pick and make him a starting pitcher. This is a fantastic diamond round from 85 to 89. You know, you have Rafael Devers at 455 with. He's got crazy attributes, especially against righties. He's usually playing up. We've got Yasmani Grandal, again, a card that I said in our gold round, but he does have this diamond round as well. I'm betting 591 with him. I just had him in a battle royale run. He's got pretty good attributes, but the thing about him is he's got a really, really good swing, and he's a switch hitter. You also have Josh Hader. Now, this Josh Hader is not too bad. He's got some pretty good pitching attributes here. He does have that changeup too. We don't want to take a diamond reliever though, so we're gonna go ahead and take Yasmani Grandal, get that switch hitting catcher. This is another good silver round. So we got Eddie Rosario, don't really take him. We got Chipper Jones here. How about parallel 4? I'm betting 447 with him, another switch hitter. And we have Ian Kennedy. Now, Ian Kennedy is actually one of my favorite silver rounds to take. I do have a 3.31 ERA with him in 35 innings. The only problem with him is, as you guys can see, he is playing down 12. So we're going to go ahead and rock with Chipper Jones here. Sandy Alcantara is actually not a terrible silver starting pitcher either. But Chipper Jones with a switch hitting, and I'm really good with him. Going to go ahead and take him. We have another bronze round here. Really nobody that's really that great here. Joakim Soria is actually a pretty good reliever. I only have 2 innings with him, but I don't have any earned runs. You know, again, we don't really need to take a bronze reliever here. Go ahead and take Dylan Bundy with this round. Back-to-back bronze rounds. Again, nobody here that's really glitchy or has a really good swing here. Matt Joyce is actually a decent pick if you get in a bind here. He actually has a decent swing. And if you have him on the bench, he'll be very good. Again, we're going to go ahead and take a bronze starting pitcher. We do have our first common round. Now, like I said, common rounds, you're always taking starting pitchers. Now, Lars Nootbaar, I probably said his name wrong, so please don't roast me here. He is playing up 23 right now. He's playing up 23. Now, I'm not going to take him here because I really don't have a reason to take him. But as you can tell, you might get some really good common rounds that players are playing way up. But again, commons are meant for starting pitchers, so go ahead and take him here. Remember when I said that lefty relievers come at a premium? We're lucky. We get 2 right here. 2 very pretty decent cards too. Andrew Chafin, he's playing up 13, so that's very good. He's got the sinker, slider, and 4-seam. Then you also have Vida Blue, who's got the fastball, the curveball, and changeup. Now, I do wish this Vida Blue did have a slider. I think that would help out a ton more. I do like Vida Blue a little bit more than Andrew Chafin, so we're going to take our first lefty reliever here. We have another solid silver round here. Now, the only one I would never take is probably Ricky Henderson. Really no need for him. Didi Gregorius, if he's playing up, has some pretty good attributes. You do have Billy Wagner here. You know, he's got the fastball, curveball, slider. I wish he maybe had another pitch, like a changeup or something like that. And you have Mark Canha. If you can tell, I'm parallel 3 with him. Mark Canha has an amazing swing. Not great defense, but if you take him out left, it doesn't really matter. Now, just in this round, I'm going to go ahead and take Mark Canha. I know I usually said lefty relievers that are at a premium, but Billy Wagner is not really that great of a lefty reliever, so we're going to go ahead and take Mark Canha here. We end up getting some really, really good diamond rounds. Now, you guys see, I do have Adam Wainwright here. Now, Adam Wainwright is actually a really, really good reliever. I've got a 2.86 ERA with him. That's mostly in ranked seasons though. So again, we're not trying to take diamond relievers. You guys do not need them. But look at this Wander Franco card. I'm betting 471 with him. He's a switch hitting shortstop. Great defense. He's got some good hitting attributes. He's got some good speed. Go ahead and take him with our last lineup pick right here. Now, looking at our starting lineup here, there's actually really nobody I really need to replace. I'm fine with using every one of these cards. I wouldn't mind getting another right fielder maybe for Stanton, or maybe another first baseman for Matt Adams. But if you guys look at our gold round here, we got Jay Bruce, who is a fantastic gold round. You got Jose Iglesias. I would probably never take him unless you have to take him. Yermin is a very good pick too. Catcher, first baseman. But we do have Lee Smith here with the Red Sox. Now, this Lee Smith card has a 4-seam, a slider, a cutter, and a forkball. One of my favorite gold relievers. We're going to go ahead and stack up another gold in that bullpen. Unfortunately, we did get one of my favorite silver round cards in Freddie Galvis. I actually almost have him to parallel 5. I mean, I bet tremendous with him. I bat 462 in almost 200 plate appearances. Really good swing. But in this sense, we have about 5 bullpen spots left, and we do have 1 gold round and 4 silver rounds left. We're trying to avoid having a bronze in that bullpen. Now, like I said, we could get a really good one. We're gonna go ahead and take Ryan Stanek here with this pick. Now, unfortunately, we're not really getting good silver relievers. We do have Richard Rodriguez. You know, he does have a fastball and a slider. We want to get a better pitch mix than that. But I don't have a spot for really anybody else here. And again, we want to make sure we get, some better relievers in there. So we're going to go ahead and take Richard Rodriguez. We have another silver round and another round with not a great reliever or really great cards. Christian Vasquez. Not great there. Now, Garrett Hampson does have a lot of speed, and he does play up quite a bit against lefties, so you can maybe take him there. Evan Longoria is decent. He's always good against lefties, but again, we're going to take Pedro Martinez. He's got that four seam, that circle change, that slider. Pretty good with him. We're going to go ahead and take him here. Just to go over our roster here, we do have 2 bullpen spots left. Now, I only have 1 lefty so far, which I don't necessarily love. I wish that we had a little bit more. So we're going to try to save those last 2 picks for some lefties. Our lineup's totally full here. But one of my favorite cards, one of my favorite bronze cards, is this Andrew Jones. He's got a lot of power. He's got 66 defense, which isn't crazy, but I bat pretty well with him. He's a good card to take, especially off the bench. One thing I probably should have mentioned off the bat is you do have these BR mission guys. Now, some of them are usable, like I said, with Giancarlo Stanton. Others are not, like Ken Griffey, the senior. Do not take him. I don't care if he's a mission guy. You're not going to get hits with him. He's not very good. We do have Eric here, and Eric is actually a really good card. He's got a lot of contact and power. But in this instance, I do have TJ Antone. Unfortunately, he did just go down with elbow surgery, so that kind of sucks. But again, another great silver card. I have a 2.89 ERA. Unfortunately, this draft is not in our favor with lefty relievers. We've only seen 2 so far, and they're in the same round. So we're going to hope and pray we get one with the last round here. Whenever you see a common round as well, especially when your lineup's totally full, we're going to try to look for speed here. They're going to just be pinch runners. Now, nobody really has a ton of speed, unfortunately, but Jorge Ona is our best option here. We're down to 3 bronzes and 1 gold left. So what I'm really hoping here is that we just get 3 straight bronze rounds. That way we fill up our entire bench, and then we have a gold round left, because that means we'd have 4 relievers. Now, nobody here is really that great. I haven't really used too many of these guys, but it looks like Tyler Wade is actually playing up. He just plays second in almost every other position. He's got some good speed here, so let's go ahead and take him. Now, this is a really good bronze round. We have 2 players that I could even maybe start them if I really wanted to. G-Man Choi has a lot of power against righties. I love using him. And you have Ian Happ. Now, Ian Happ used to be a silver card, and I used to use him a ton. Obviously, he's now a bronze. I do have him at parallel 4 too, so I'm close to parallel 5. I bet 444 with him. He can play second, third, and the outfield. Very versatile. Go ahead and take him right here. Thank goodness we get it lucky. We did get 3 bronze rounds in a row, which is awesome. That means we have a gold round left for our relievers. So hopefully we get a lefty reliever like Jake Diekman or Aroldis Chapman. Now, looking at this round, there's really nobody here that's going to do much. Really no good hitting. I'm going to go ahead and take Jeremy here. I don't know much about him. Haven't really used him, but he is a righty bat, so we can go ahead and take him. Unfortunately, this draft did not play out in our favor. We only had 1 round that had lefty relievers. We didn't get any more after that. That's just sometimes how it is, unfortunately. So, it is unfortunate. You probably don't want to run a team with all lefties, but, just going through the process and showing you guys what we can do here. Gonna go ahead and take Tyler Clippard. Again, I wish we had a lot more lefties, but sometimes it just doesn't go in your favor. I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through the lineup and why the reason I chose what I did. So we're going to go ahead and lead up with Jack Robinson. Again, like I said, he does have a lot of speed. He's always a really good leadoff hitter. Wander Franco, I'm just really good with him. He's got good attributes. Yasmani in the 3 spot. Again, just a card that absolutely mashes. Austin Martin's a little bit of a wild card here. Again, I haven't used him a ton, but he does have really good attributes. He can play almost anywhere. You're going to put him in the 4 hole. We got Matt Adams in the 5 hole. Mark Cantu is an amazing swing. Put him in the 6 hole. Chipper Jones, one of my favorite cards to use. Again, he's been batting 7 for us. And we have Giancarlo Stanton in the 8 spot. Very good card to bat in the 8 spot. Now, unfortunately, in this draft, we didn't get very many lefty bullpen arms, which just happens sometimes. We do have some really good gold cards, though. Ray Sell is amazing. Lee Smith is really good. We do have some good silver rounds, too, with TJ, Vita Blue, too. Now, again, you want to try to get 4 and 4. You want to try to get those lefty relievers. We just didn't get a ton in this draft. That's just how it goes sometimes. Our bench ended up actually being pretty good as well. We got Andrew Jones, who can face a lefty. He's got that pop. You got Ian Happ, who can play almost anywhere. He's got that really good power versus righties. Tyler Wade, again, is playing up. He's got some good speed. And the last 2, again, just speed off the bench. For our starting rotation, now I would not use any of these guys to lead off a game. I would never put any of these guys in. We're gonna go ahead and use a bullpen for our openers. Nobody here is really good enough that I would use, and just don't really worry about them. Make sure you guys use your bullpen guys here. That is my guide on how to go 12-0, especially the new format. If you guys did enjoy it, please let me know. Leave a comment down below if I missed anything, or if you guys have anything you guys want to add in as well. Let me know down below too how many 12-0s you guys have. I would love to know that. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.